Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going on in your energy for the first week of August. I know. Seems like this year is just flying by. So, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what's going on in Scorpio's energy for the first week of, what did I say? No, the first week of August. What did I say? July? First week of August. My bad. I know. All right, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. It is 4:43 in the morning, so charges in my head now. My heart, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What messages do you have for Scorpio when it comes to the first week of August? First week of August, Leos. Bad habits. Why am I getting Maxwell? Bad habits. What's going on? Maxwell, 23rd. He is a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you got a Gemini coming towards you that has, there's some addictions. They're a little toxic, cyberbullying. So this person, okay. You don't want to slide out, but you stalking Scorpio with your bad that has become one of their bad habits, watching you, bullying you online. Rejected. You rejected this person? It hurt their ego. That's why I say Leo. Okay, wasting time. So this person, they got bad habits. They watching you online. They feeling rejected. And, this person is feeling a little stuck. They feeling a little stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Oh, they feeling stuck because you don't give a fuck. They not stuck like Chuck. They feeling stuck because you don't give a fuck. Damn, Scorpio. All right, bad habits. Who is this in Scorpio's energy? They got some bad habits. You know that shit? Let's see. Bad habits. Who is this in Scorpio's energy? Yeah. Hermit. Somebody you ain't talking to? 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. They feel like you somebody who can support their bad habit. This is somebody you ain't talking to, or you distanced yourself from. You good, but this person has been stinking thinking. I'm hearing, wanting to come towards you with some new passion and new beginning, but be careful because that wine is attached to some karma and some bad habits. So be careful. You know how they, in movies, sharing tools and, paraphernalia may not, so that wine could be kind of like this needle here. So be careful. Yeah. Okay. World card. So this could definitely be somebody you closed out a cycle with because they had bad habits and you're going towards something new. You may be quiet about what it is that you're working on. 9 of Wands. We got 999 here. So close out a cycle. This person put you through a lot. You got your guards up with this 9 of Wands. You persevere through it, but you don't want to deal with it. You I see the light on the other side. I got through it, but that don't mean, I want to fuck with you. Cyberbully. And is it Happily, what's the name of that song? Happily Ever. This person had addictions. In the song, they talk about this person driving home drunk and then they calling them drunk dialing, that type of stuff. What's the name of that song? Happier than ever. See if I can get this. Yeah. It says, I don't relate to you. You treat me this shitty. You made me hate this. This person may have talked about you on the internet. We do have cyberbully here, so they could have been bullying you, saying some shit, trying to embarrass you. And just like, you know what, you would have never did this to this person, but it's kind of showing you who this person is, how they are, how they cut. This is a person you tell no, you know, you say no once and they flip the table on you. You know, I wish you would do this, and I would, you know, they just spaz out on you. Now this person is feeling rejected. They got bad habits, and yeah, you standing 10 toes down on what you said. Like, I don't want to fuck with you. Now, this person could have been bullied, or they're coming off as a bully, but whatever it is, it's 7 of Wands. You don't want to deal with this person. You like, look, I'm standing firm with my convictions. Yeah, because they the bearded potbelly. The devil here. Look at the bearded potbelly. They mad because you don't want to deal with their belly button juice. Yeah. So they watching you because you ain't saying much about, you know, you could be happy, celebrating, chilling, celebrating your accomplishments, and this person is kind of envious, watching you online, trying to bully you online, stalking you, just being the smelly bearded potbelly that they are. What can you expect from somebody like this? They're not happy with themselves. They smell like belly button juice. You know what I'm saying? They're the bearded potbelly. They're not happy with themselves, so of course. 3 of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out who you working with, who you collaborating with. You know, who you brushing shoulders with, elbows with. What you doing? I'm trying to see what you got going on. X. I know. Not too many people. X in their name, or this could be an X. I'm seeing the X, his hands. Because then I'm like, X in the name. All I could think was Xavier, but this could be an X. Rejected. What's going on here? 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken. How you hurt? And you being a bully, and you got bad habits. How you hurt? How you hurt? How you hurt it? That could be why you reject them, because it's like you got some shit you need to clean up. You got some wounds you need to mend. Yeah, they could have some other wounds with the Empress being here. 10 of Pentacles. It's just like you're trying to build. You Empress energy about abundance and prosperity. I mean, you got the 10 of Pentacles. This person is feeling heartbroken because you rejected them because you the table. I said this was an X. I said something about this being an X. 6 of Cups. They're heartbroken because you're rejecting them. You're not allowing this person to come back. Like you standing 10 toes down on it. And not you being happy without this person and going towards a brand new beginning, and they hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh, they may not be saying it. They may not be saying it, but they definitely thinking it. Whoever this is. They definitely thinking. They got the Stone Cold Steve Austin face. But baby, what's going on behind them wheels? What is that movie with Johnny Depp when it seemed like the inside of his mind? Was it Secret Window or something like that? About him being in a library or a study, a bunch of books and shit. It's like this person has so many thoughts going on. They're trying to figure some shit out. Especially with whatever it is that they seeing or think they seeing. Wasting time. And you may have rejected this person because they've made no changes. They've made no significant changes. The time that you were together, there was no growth. There was no progress. They're stuck. And it's like, I'm not about to stay stuck with your ass. Like, what the... You in the quicksand. What the hell I look like getting in there with you? I got myself out of the quicksand and I'm about to get back in there with you because you stuck in that? No, you got to figure that out. This person been wasting time. Possibly because they're immature. I'm just going to put it out there. With this Page of Wands, this person could be emotionally immature. This is the type of person that think with their body hurts. You know, they think with the waist below and not, you know, they think with the wrong head. Put it like that. They emotionally immature. You know, they want to be a king, but they act like a child. You know, you want to be respected, but you act like you need to be putting time out. This person is stuck. You know, this is a person that think they know it all, and then when you call them out on what they don't know, or you have a better... This is the type of person that if they ain't winning, if they ain't sitting on the throne and ain't on top, they don't want you to be on top. They're very much immature. They may be, this is a man child. It's a man's male. It's something about being the man. They think just because they're the man, they're the head type, type of thinking. This stinking thinking that this person has. Like, just because I'm supposed to listen to you, I'm supposed to, like, motherfucker, you can be the man and say jump off the bridge. That don't mean I'm supposed to do it. It doesn't make sense. But this is the type of person and that's what's kept this person stuck and limited. And that's why they've made no significant changes in their life, because they got to face what it is, that I got some bad habits I need to correct. I got to work on this. No wonder the Empress is rejecting me. No wonder Scorpio is rejecting me. And then I got the nerve to be sitting here wasting time, bullying somebody. And I wonder why a person is rejected. But it's like, this person ain't seeing that because they're too emotionally immature. They have a lot on their plate. They could have juggled you again, going back and forth. Not, that emotional trigger makes them wishy-washy, go back and forth. This person needs to get their priorities together. It's just like, they got a lot that they need to take care of, but they're stuck because they very much immature. Here you are focusing on your abundance, taking care of home, could be a working parent. And this person going back and forth on which personality they want to choose. 7 of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to be strategic in how they move when it comes to you. It's like a SWAT team. It's like a SWAT team moving in on somebody, and the whole time Scorpio just watching, drinking their coffee. Like, look at this motherfucker in the bushes. They think I don't see them? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna let you do what you do because you think you got one up on me, but you're running with 5 swords. One wrong move. you hurting yourself. This person, that's what it is. They trying to stay 10 steps ahead, 7 steps ahead, I should say, with the 7 of Swords, trying to undercut you, and it's not working out. It's not working out for them. And I'm saying it like this because a king does not get off his throne to address adolescent behavior. So this person displays a lot of adolescent behavior, but it's like, you're supposed to be a king. You supposed to be the king. I mean, I know you're the natural born leader, but you're acting like a child. That adolescent behavior, no. That's what's kept you stuck, the wishy-washiness, the trying to be sneaky and conniving. That's why you stayed stuck. It's like, you see what thinking for yourself get you? Oh, okay. 2 of Swords. You ain't trying. It's like, look, you ain't trying to see it. You ain't trying to hear it. It was a difficult decision that had to be made, but you made it. And now this person is stressed out. You're losing sleep. Why? Because you did what Scorpios do best. You ended the shit. You let the shit burn down. It's a cycle that's closing and needs to close. And it's closed and it's going to stay closed. Talking shit. They always talking shit, but they ain't taking care of their responsibilities. Okay. That's why you moving in silence. And that's why they're stalking. Because you ain't saying too much of nothing. They don't know what's going on. And it got them losing sleep. It got them flipping. They want to flip a table. They definitely stalking your ass, Scorpio. Definitely trying to get all the proof. Giving money. They could be coming in trying to offer you money, or coming in asking for some type of help. Are they coming in? They see that 10 of Pentacles. They see whatever it is that you working on. You look like you got it, even if you don't. You ain't talking. You ain't saying nothing. They don't know what's going on. 2 times 2 carry the 1. I mean, this person, okay, Scorpio was gone. I was watching Scorpio. Scorpio was gone for 10 hours, so they must have been doing, and if they were there and they work here, they must have been This person is doing so much shit. Giving money. Is this Scorpio's energy? They coming in and trying to... You may have been planting some seeds, focused on your long-term investments, waiting for some things to mature and to grow. They count your pockets from a distance. So they want to... trying to come in and try to have you give them some money. But I said it was a Scorpio's energy, so giving money. Things are... Yeah, they see you. Whatever it is that you've been working towards is bringing towards a brand new financial beginning. And they're trying to figure out a way to come in so they can be on that receiving end. Fool. Okay. You's a fool to think. You's a fool to think Scorpio don't know what you trying to do. You's a fool. You's a plumb fool. What grandma used to say, you's a plumb fool to think Scorpio don't know what you're trying to do. Scorpio could smell the belly button juice a mile away. You think Scorpio don't know you trying to come in? You trying to, the gift of the gab. You trying to talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? Act like you want to offer when the whole time you want something. No. Scorpio already know. That's why Scorpio moving in silence. That's why Scorpio ain't got too much to say. That's why Scorpio ain't saying too much. Whole time you talking, Scorpio ain't saying shit. They say it may have said 2 or 3 words. Like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with me, because Scorpio already know what you're trying to do. You forgot Scorpio pays attention to patterns. And because you're in that immature King of Wands energy, you know, feeling some type of way, letting your ego, you know, take the driver's seat, Scorpio already know because they've seen this play before. You ain't changed, so your tactics hasn't changed. And Scorpio pays attention to patterns. Same speech, every time, same promises that were always broken before. It's just like Scorpio already know. Scorpio ain't got to say much or nothing because Scorpio already has been advised to move in silence. They know you watching. And even though Scorpio knows you watching, Scorpio going to keep doing whatever it is that they doing because they already know the universe is going to take care of it. The universe is going to take care of what needs to be taken care of. Scorpio know. Scorpio already know the plan, what you gonna say. Stalker and photo proof. They really trying to get... They are not happy about you being in this healing energy. They waiting for you to do something. They just waiting. Just so they can talk some shit. Talking shit ain't getting you paid. It really ain't. Stalker, photo proof. What's going on here? Look at this monkey shit right here. Look at this. Boy, how many times did Scorpio wipe their ass when they took a shit at 2:03? Because I know you know. I know you know. The way you watch it, oh, I know you know. I know you know. Damn. Because you happily single, you doing you, setting goals, stress-free to let go of this crazy motherfucker. So you just living life to the fullest. Legal matters. And faith and healing is still here at the bottom. This person dealing with all type of legal matters, stalking you. This could have been somebody you were married to. There could have been some divorce, criminal paternity, child support involved, trafficking. But whatever this is, it's just like, are you good? Like I said, they're trying to find something on you to possibly create some type of legal matters for you secluded. Yeah, you minding your business. You doing soul searching. You've separated yourself from this crazy person. They getting readings. Jezebel, they getting readings. They for the streets. How you getting readings on somebody and you out here being promiscuous? They for the streets and got the nerve to be watching you getting readings on you. This person could be trying to find out where you are, they're trying to catch up to you, I'm hearing. But it's too late. It's too late. This person is they no longer in the race. That's the thing. They don't know where the track at. They don't know where the gym at. This person trying to find out every and anything they can on you to try to get their way back in. But you ain't budging. You ain't saying too much. You know, you letting whatever's be said, but that shit's coming back. They could be talking shit meanwhile watching, and ain't shit happening. You still doing you. And it's stressing them out even more. So with that being said, Scorpio, that is all I have for you when it comes to the energy for the first week of August 2026. If you find that this resonates, Scorpio, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Saturn is in a retrograde, and this is what it's given. Like, somebody was talking shit, now that shit's coming back. And it's that, man, that boomerang, it hits different. Them tables do turn. So with that being said, that is all I have for you. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.